Okay, this is take two. The first one was 20 minutes long, so we're going to shorten this up. This is a beginner SEO article on how to optimize your blog article for SEO. So the video is going to cover some very basic things. A few warnings. If you hear that weird noise, that's my fan of my laptop. My laptop sucks. Thank you, HP. And second, this is going to go fast, so if I didn't cover something or you don't understand it exactly, just drop me an email through the website or just comment below, and let's get started. Alright, when people hear that they need to optimize their article, their head spins because they don't want to write an article for search engines, and you shouldn't. You should first write your article for your readers. My preferred order is to write my article, then optimize. Because if you get consumed with the optimization, it's going to take you longer to write the article, you're going to get writer's block, you're going to get frustrated. So don't do this. Just write your article, let the creativity flow, get it in there. Then we're going to go back and optimize. Alright, so what we're going to do first is search engines read left to right. They're going to read the first characters of your URL, and this is what they're going to read. They're going to read apple pie recipe because that's what I put first. Instead of putting this will blow your socks off in the beginning, you're telling the search engines that your article is about blowing someone's socks off. So put it over in your prime real estate, which is the left-hand part of your title. You can make it bland and vanilla at the beginning and then tell them why they need to read this article. I'm not a creative writer. Those of you who know me and my writing know that I'm very dry, bland, sarcastic, and my writing tends to be that way. So, not too creative. Just this will blow your socks off. Alright, over here, this is my plugin that I use. If you want information on this plugin, drop me an email. I can load it on your site, or I can tell you how to get it. It is the bomb diggity. I love it. Even after writing articles and optimizing them for years, you still forget things. You will have an extra space or something, and it will throw your SEO off. This tool I love. Alright, so what we're going to do is it's telling me that I have an H1, H2, and H3 tag, and that's good. And that's what these are. This is an H1 tag. See this right here? And then I have them blended throughout my article. Here's my H2. Did you see how that changed? And my H3 is down here at the bottom that you can't see because the video is cutting it off. I try to blend them within the article so it's not so obvious that that's what I'm trying to do, so my readers aren't going, wow, why is apple pie recipe, you know, so big and bold. You can change your style sheet. In fact, you should look at your article before you publish it. If you're running thesis, you might need to check and make sure your theme is not throwing an H1 for you. If you don't know how to do that, contact me. Sometimes themes have H1 at 48 pixels. It's huge and it's ugly. Look at it before you publish. If it's ugly and it's not blending, drop me an email, comment below. I'll help you fix your style sheet. Don't be scared of your style sheet. Alright, so now we've satisfied the search engines with the H1, H2, and H3. This is I have an alt tag. And what that is, your image is not read by a search engine. It just sees it as a file name. I always name my file names what my keyword is. And then I also use the same alternative text. It should match your keyword. So I've done that. I've also highlighted words in bold like apple pie recipe to get that keyword to get the keyword density up. That tells the search engines that those are the most important words of your article, or secondary keyword terms. Apple pie wasn't a keyword we were going for, but it's part of it, so let's bold it anyway. And then down here, we have a little bit of a call to action. We want people to stay on our website. We want to do that Hansel and Gretel trail where they're picking up a crumb here and going to the next one. We want those page views, especially if you're running contextual ads. If money is not important to you to make that money through Google or your other contextual ad network, you still want the page views so your stats look good if you're pitching a brand. So get those page views up by doing something called internal linking. And what that is it says go read this recipe and this recipe. Do not say click here and bold and underline and hyperlink that. Adobe did that. Go do click here. One marketing company got really smart and bought the domain name. Brilliant. Wish I thought of it. Hyperlink your most important keywords. Not click here, or like what couponers do, they'll do the entire phrase. Save $1 on a 4.4 ounce canned dog food package from Purina. Do not hyperlink the entire thing. Hyperlink the most important words, and that's going to help you make friendly with the search engine. There's some other things over here. It's saying that I don't have an internal link, and that's why my score is not as high, because this is a test article and not a real one, so it's not grading me properly. Your keyword density, it's saying between 2 and 5%. I always go 3 to 5. That's what I've always taught. And it's telling me that my 500 words are not enough. I try to do at least 300, keep it 5 to 6. Anything over 1,000, I say break it up into a series of 2, maybe 3, and then try to write some more articles. By doing that, you're getting more page views. If any of this didn't make sense because I went too fast because I didn't want a 20-minute video, again, drop me an email, comment below. I'm here to help you. You're not doing this alone.